Talking all that online, hope you got some soldiers. Talking all that online, hope you got some soldiers. When it's coming on your time, you're me asking order. I know you talking.
YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Dirty Rock, Street News Book and Street TV. Hey, man, today, man, let's talk about this boy Grove Hero and the whole situation with Lil Migo. That boy Grove Hero was on jumping off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard, and he was asked a question about what happened, what transpired on the airplane, in the airport with that boy Lil Migo. And that boy Grove Hero went into depth, saying some things that transpired in the airport that, we didn't see on film. It's had to come from the horse's mouth. And, he also went into depth about the beef between Lil Migo and CMG, period. But when asked about, what happened in the airport, that boy Grove Hero said, look, I was sitting in first class, and I didn't even see Lil Migo. All I did was see a dude with braids. I see some designer kicks, and it just drew attention to him, basically. He said then the flight attendant went ahead and was, running down everything, how to apply the safety vest, the emergency exits and such, and she was doing this whole thing standing right next to Lil Migo, which drew more attention to him. He said Lil Migo was acting shady, putting his mask on, putting the hood on, putting his head in his lap like he was trying to hide, like he was scared, just drawing more attention to himself. He said when he seen him doing all that, he was like, hey, maybe it is Lil Migo. He said, but he still was not sure. You know what I mean? He was not sure. He was saying he was praying to himself, please don't let it be him, but maybe it is him. Because he said when he see him, Gotti, Juke, black youngster, he's going to stand on business and put the paws on him. So he said, look, when he got off the plane, he said, look, he only pulled out his phone to walk up to him to see his face. He was not pulling out his phone for no type of clout. He's like, why would I be trying to get clout off this guy when I got way more clout than he got? Which is true. What kind of clout could he possibly get off the back of Lil Migo? So he said he only pulled his phone out to get a good look at him. So he said once he got up to him and was like, hey, you Lil Migo? He said once he said, are you Lil Migo? He said when he heard his voice, he knew it was him. And then, he just said what he said. It just came out. That's pretty much what he said. You know what I mean? I ought to smack the out of you. So he said, once he told him he was going to smack him, Lil Migo went on, pulled out his phone and tried to record him as if he was running away from him, when really all he was doing was telling Migo, come on, let's go outside so I can go on, get this one-on-one with you real quick and dust you up before your friends get off the plane. He said he knew his friends was back, in coach somewhere, and it took longer to get off, so he was trying to handle their business before them boys got to him and tried to jump him. He said Lil Migo was trying to flip it around, pulling the camera out on him, saying this and this, this guy's running, look at Grove Hero running from me. So he said he pulled his phone back out, got in his face, and that's when he went on and cocked back and smacked him. Of course, Lil Migo tried to say he smacked the phone out of his hand, and Grove Hero's like, nah. No, I'm gonna smack your head off. And that was pretty much the situation right there at the airport. But then that boy, Grove Hero, went into depth about the whole, beef, with CMG, with Juke, with Gotti, and that boy Lil Migo. He said, look, me and Lil Migo is basically from the same hood. I'm from the trenches. He's, from the outskirts, not the trenches. He's not from the, the gutter, but he is from around that area. He said, man, look, he basically was trying to put Migo on with Dolph. He knew a Migo. He had a hot little song going around. Well, he was speaking to Migo about he knew Dolph. He could put him on. Lil Migo was calling his cap. He said he called Dolph and let him talk to Dolph, man, and said Lil Migo was dick riding, after the conversation he had with Dolph. He said Dolph was pretty much scrolling through Migo's page. He was like, yeah, bro, I like what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. He said Lil Migo was so amped up, had the battery in his back off the back of that. That boy thought he was about to be PRE. He says, just off the strength of that, and then him jumping all in his inbox, with the whole Dolph and Gotti situation, talking about he's going to slap Grove Hero, talking gangster. He said, man, just off the back of that, he had to get him when he seen him. And he reiterated that, look, it would have been the same thing if it was that boy Jook, if it was that boy Gotti, or if it was that boy Youngster. It would have been the same thing. And I respect that about that boy Grove Hero. No matter what, he's standing on business, and I agree with what he said. It's ain't violence. It's ain't violence. It's right here what you call karma. I hope he run into Gotti. I hope he run into Youngster. Go on, smack them upside their big ass heads too. But anyway, man, look. Go ahead and check out the video of that boy Grove Hero sitting down with Dirty Glove Bastard. Shout out to Dirty Glove Bastard. Shout out to that boy Grove Hero. Long live Dolph. Shout out to PIE. And, check it out, man. Tell me what you think about it. Go on, jump in that comment section. Tell me what you think about what that boy Grove Hero said went down. Go on, drop a comment. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button, man, to Booking Street TV. Keep it street, you heard me? And until next time, YouTube, one.
Talking all that